They're on the wrong side. What's this? The details of the security plan were changed? Eh? Ah, you're right! Yeah, that's right. It was changed yesterday. President's orders. President's orders? Interesting. So, what could this mean? This has got to be important. Why the sudden change? Because 2 days ago, the killer attacked the president. He disguised himself as a bodyguard. Rook was the first to notice. He had already gotten close to the president. Okay, now it's seeming less and less likely that Rook is the client, even though that would make sense, considering what the killer's been saying. I don't know. Rook managed to stop him just in the nick of time. Oh, but he choked you out. Okay, that's why the cast, huh? Rook grabbed his left arm and twisted it. And that's where the wound comes from? Okay. But then, Rook can't be your client. And then he fired one bullet square into his left arm. Ouch. What were you doing at that time, Mr. Knightley? I was... Remember quickly, the first person I took out that day was you. Oops. Was that a touchy subject? Shut up! So back then, your neck injury is yet to heal. You've already forgotten? No. Not you, not now! It's that day. I haven't been able to turn my head right. It sucks. That might be important. I think that I would suffer an injury. Ethan Rook. You could say he was the most capable individual. Unlike this man here. Duh! What's so different about me and Rook? I believe you're about as different as a pawn and a queen. What? So you remembered Rook's name because he was highly capable. Correct. While disguised as a bodyguard, I happened to hear his name. There was no way I could forget that name. Only a select few have ever been able to injure me. So this was the connection the killer was talking about. So that the killer would not be able to sneak in as bodyguard again. It doesn't really explain why your two positions were swapped. Only the president's two most trusted subordinates would accompany him on the stage. In short, me and Rook. Security plans data jotted down in the organizer. It appears your positions were also changed. That's true. He's now on the right side. Because I can't turn my head to the right. My position got changed to the president's left side. In other words, I was relocated to the right side of the stage. Let's check logic for a second. Assassination attempt, bulletproof vest, put on top of the desk, a bullet embedded in it. Was this the president's? I actually thought of this a while ago, and then we just kept talking. 2 bullets were fired. We know that from the number of gunshots. One hit the steel samurai balloon, and the other took Rook's life. But didn't a bullet also hit the president's bulletproof vest? Right. It doesn't match up with the number of shots. However, there's one way to solve this. One way? The bullet that stole Rook's life pierced through his body, and then hit the vest. In other words, Rook and the president were hit by the same bullet. I see. That's right. It'd be dangerous if he hadn't worn that bulletproof vest. Is the president alright? Even while wearing a bulletproof vest, you can still get injured. Yeah, the bullet's impact can still fracture your bones. But don't worry, he's fine. The president's trained himself like no other. Maybe the president didn't even need a bulletproof vest. I think that might be pushing it. I'd like to examine the bullet. There's a chance there may still be ballistic markings. Ballistic markings? What's that? Oh, that's right, you're new to this whole investigation thing. Ballistic markings are the handprints of a gun, basically. So if we examine the ballistic markings, we'll know which gun the bullet was fired from. Yeah, gun's fingerprints. I get it now. Let's investigate right away. Think that'd be difficult. The bullet was completely flattened when it hit the bulletproof vest. There's no way you can investigate the ballistic markings. What? I want to investigate them. Okay, bulletproof vest data. Now then, I've grown aware of this investigation, so I guess that means we've gotten all the details now. But what does it all point to? I'm not sure yet. Hit by the bullet that passed through the victim. Bullet was flattened by the impact. Yeah. Still no sign of Detective Gumshoe. Mr. Prosecutor, have you uncovered the truth yet? No, not yet. I see. In that case, would you like to speak with someone who is involved in the incident? Someone involved in the incident? You mean... Is there not one more witness? Just behind those doors? Of course, the President himself. Well, Mr. Prosecutor, please do the honors and summon the witness here. There's no chance in hell I'm letting this happen! You think you can just summon the President like a witness in court, huh? Mr. President, I'm sure you're watching all this through your security cameras. Would you kindly grace us with your presence? That is, if you value your bodyguard's life. Grr! Dun dun dun! Here he comes, I'm sure he's coming. He seems like a nice guy. Then again, all politicians seem like a nice guy. I see. Oh, he is selfish then. Mr. President, what sort of man leaves another to die in his behalf? Mr. President! Stop it! Take it easy, hey! Still nothing, come on, Detective Gumshoe. What's going on? The lights! My apologies, Mr. Prosecutor. But I wouldn't try anything if I were you. The lights went out? Oh crap. And we have the killer with us? It seems I'm unable to reach the President. Even with Mr. Knightley's life. Stop! Ugh! Ah! Okay, the killer, you! However, I have already seen the truth. Where? Where is he? Oof! What the? I'll leave the rest in your hands, Mr. Prosecutor. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, you're just walking out of here? Darn it, and he's gonna get away. Edge? Mr. Edgeworth? Gumshoe? Detective Gumshoe. So I guess he knocked us all out then? Mr. Edgeworth, sir! This keeps getting more and more confusing. Did I pass out? Mr. Edgeworth, sir! Thank goodness you're safe! Mr. Edgeworth, are you okay? Okay, what about you? I just woke up myself. My head's throbbing a bit, but it's no big deal. Detective Gumshoe, what happened to the killer? Miss Swift came running out of the plane. She told us the killer made a run for it, but... Wait, what? Why wouldn't Miss Swift get hurt? Interesting. I would think the killer would knock her out, too. We were too late, sir. We heard from the bodyguard that the emergency lifeboat over there has been stolen. Oh, darn. It's probably the other side of the lake by now, sir. Didn't you seal off the puck? The police were all called back to surround the plane. Alright, now there's no one guarding the opposite shore. Ah, damn it! Got us. He succeeded in giving us the slip. Sure seems that way, sir. Mr. Prosecutor. Horace Knightley? It seems you also had a narrow escape. Yeah, that sucked. That punk. Come to think of it, we found this near where you fell, sir. The killer's calling card. It's like a message from him. Calling card data jotted down in my organizer. Okay. He always leaves this card next to his victim's body. Let's see here. Calling card. Shelly could have dropped it as he fled, embellished with a shell symbol. So if he leaves it next to his victim, and Rook is his victim, okay, but why didn't he kill the president? There's gotta be something up with this. But you're not dead, sir! Perhaps this signifies something similar to a killing. Which reminds me, the last thing he said still bothers me. However, I have already seen the truth. I leave the rest in your hands, Mr. Prosecutor. What does that mean? Seen the truth? What did he mean? Means he's figured out the case. Safe now. What was that? The president will be making his entrance now. The president? Interesting. So, what is going on with this? This man is the president of Zhengba, Dai Junhuan. You are? It is an honor to meet you. My name is Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecutor. I am Dai Junhuan. I have heard of your deeds. You saved my country from a great crisis. Is he referring to the Yadagarasu case? I was simply solving a murder, nothing more. Such modesty. I've been observing your investigation. Astounding performance, despite allowing the killer to get away. Thank you very much. So he was watching through the security cameras. However, I regret that it ends here. What do you mean? Heed my words, foolish prosecutor. What? You should have already been informed by Knightley. This investigation will be handed over to the esteemed police force of Zhangfa. Now that the killer is gone, they intend to take over the investigation? Hey pal, what are you doing? And what's with that attitude? It's because of the killer and Mr. Edgeworth that... Enough, detective. Mr. President, I cannot agree to this. Why must this investigation be handed over to your country's police? Why, you say? Know your place, puny prosecutor. At first I thought you were a cool dude. Now I realize you're kind of a jerk. Like most politicians. Must I explain my actions? Nay, I think not. You should hand over all the evidence you've found so far, and leave this plane at once. Hey, prosecutor. Be a good boy and do as you're told. Ugh! The killer, can you save me again, please? Cannot resist any longer. All the evidence handed over to Knightley? What? No! What's going on here? Why? Why won't he allow me to investigate this case any further? Now then, would you kindly take your leave? Knightley, place the suspect under firm restraint. I'm on it, Mr. President. An attempt on my life. The murder of my subordinate. Such evil, such sin. I didn't kill nobody. I thought we already established it was the killer, right? Who attacked you? I swear. Shut your trap, lady. And even if the killer wasn't the one who attacked him that time, I don't think it was Nicole. Just doesn't seem like it. Seems like that's not the direction the case is going. You dare question me! You dare stain this world with deceit! Should we pardon this sin? Nay, absolutely not! It is most unforgivable. This guy is super ham. My reasons being... There's no mistake. The President is hiding something. If I turn back now, the truth will be lost forever. And look at him giving his great reasons while I ignore him. Mr. Edgeworth! Mr. Edgeworth! Is there nothing you can do? I remember the countless times I've faced this dilemma in the courtroom. The lies of the witness, the rebuttals of the defense. Did not always have evidence to counter them. Nonetheless, I was still able to draw out the truth from them. You know, in some cases. In other cases, you probably got innocent people declared guilty. That's right. My words alone are my weapons. Oh, more logic chess. Now then, let's analyze the situation. Ooh, okay, a knight and a king. Leave this place at once. This is a direct order from the President himself. He's not even listening. Any rebuttal I give, he cuts off. When he has that forceful attitude, I'll need to watch the situation carefully. I point it to the President of his empire. I don't think he'll show any weakness easily. His words may be overbearing, but I need not be intimidated. If I observe his behavior closely, I should be able to read his emotions. First, I'll start by asking about his reasons for taking over the investigation. Now let's begin. A good opening line will put me at an advantage.